21 hours.
Before we start global war.
So how do we clarify their intentions?
I go back in.
I honestly feel like this is one of the best sci-fi films I've seen in years. And it feels like quite a timely movie with what's happening in the world, in sort of geopolitics. Was that appealing to talk about that, but in the guise of a science
It wasn't
fiction?
necessarily really prevalent on set as much as it is when you see the movie. So it had an impact on me seeing it as well. Like, wow, even since we made it, the world is a different place, and it feels more relevant than even when we were shooting. Because, you know, when you're shooting, you're sometimes really just stuck in your character's experience. So I don't think Louise is thinking, of course, like working together and all of that, but I think those are human constructs. I think that's what we have to do as human beings, not just in political situations.
And is it nice making a film with such, it feels like it's got a really positive message about humanity. Was that something that appealed about this script?
Yeah, that's a huge thing, man. That's. I mean, I didn't really take that away in the script, but taking it away from seeing the movie took a lot away. Even from reading the script and shooting the movie, it's added some ideas, and now it's turned into a whole nother thing. And it's a beautiful thing. That's part of what makes me weep. It's also the fatherhood and motherhood that sort of makes me weep.
Jeremy has a very strong reaction to this film.
Yeah, it's in a wonderful way. It's not like I'm crushed in a negative way. It's the beauty of like what happens if all of humanity lines up and puts all their silliness aside and differences aside, and what actually could happen of greatness. It's a beautiful idea. Mm-hmm. Beautiful idea. It's kind of the idea of like, what's world peace like? Well, we'll never know ultimately, but like the idea if that happened, and how silly the differences are in people or men and women, or how fear gets in the way. These are big belief systems I personally have, and that's why I take those things away from the movie.